Greetings, students. Professor Gomes here. I thought I'd take this opportunity to create this video, and I will share this with you prior to our course starting, which isn't until October the 10th. But anyways, um, welcome, students. Hello. Welcome to the course. I'm excited to work with you this fall term to assist you in achieving your educational goals. I truly look forward to our class and getting to know each of you online. Please go through all the web pages to familiarize yourself with how we'll operate. You'll see your textbook is free. Please contact me as soon as you have any challenges so we can work together to meet your needs. The best way to contact me is obviously via email, jgomes@mass.soyet. I would imagine it's an accelerated course, meaning we have to complete 14 weeks basically of work that we normally would do in a regular fall semester in 10 weeks. Good news is you get it done quickly, but bad news is it's more work to do since it's an accelerated course. All right, I would imagine that by taking this, the majority of you have already taken an online course and you know how things operate and you know keeping a schedule, keeping up on the work. Key elements that are important to your success in this class. If I can make this a little larger here. Online courses can be just as rich and rewarding as face-to-face courses, but it takes a little more work on everyone's part. Information in this post contains key elements that are important to your success in this class. Have clear expectations. Online courses are convenient, but they take as much, if not more, time than a face-to-face course. National consensus says a three-credit course should take you between 6 and 9 hours of your time each week. Students who set aside several short sessions through the week and are consistent have the most success. It's recommended you add weekly assignments to your calendar. Read the syllabus, obviously. Ask questions in an online course. The instructor can't see your confusion or frustration. Don't wait until the exams are due to ask questions. You know, I'll have in fact, when I get to it, we'll have an office hour, non-mandatory office hour meeting on Friday where you can ask questions, but during the course of the week, you can always email or post things to our discussion board. Make sure you have your resources that you need before the exam, your PowerPoint, your homework solutions. Take notes. Obviously, you can use your notes during the exam. Read all the announcements in the course. These messages from me, they often have notices of changes, hints, preview of upcoming assignments. Most importantly, do the best in this course. Yes, I know many of you will say I never did well in math, but if you log on to Canvas regularly, watch my videos, ask questions if needed, you'll have success in this course. All right, so if I minimize this initially, all right, when you first log on, when I publish this course, all right, I'm going to publish it most likely the very first week in October. You'll be receiving a link to this video then. All right, when you first log on, this is the splash page that you'll come to. All right, and then once the course actually begins, you'll go to the learnings module. When you log on, you'll be presented with the learning modules. So let's start off with the course overview. It's an accelerated course that begins Thursday, October the 10th. Please download the syllabus. All right. Pretty much everything, though, that's contained in the syllabus is contained right here in this Getting Started page. All right. So the syllabus is there. Make sure you download it. Keep it. There's some information that maybe is not contained in this page, but not much. If you're new to Canvas, all right, click on this beginner's guide. It'll walk you through. In fact, hopefully that's showing up on my video. All right. How do I log into Canvas? Which browser should I use? Technical requirements and the like. Like I said, the majority of you, I would imagine, have already taken an online course, or you're familiar with that. Course description. The course covers the algebra necessary for successful completion of a pre-calculus or calculus course. That if you continue on, it's what you'll go to your next course in the sequence. All right, prerequisites, C- in MATH-203 and so forth. or MATH-203. But the idea is if you're registered, you've obviously met the requirements from the registrar's office. The learning outcomes, analyze and investigate properties of functions, apply transformations, you see what's going on here, things that we'll cover throughout our 10 weeks together. Course content, inverse functions, algebra functions, systems of equations, and the like. Textbook, good news, it's free. Several ways of accessing your textbook. You can actually view it online if I click right here, but I think that's not going to show up because it's a brand new window. You can click on view it online. You can actually download the entire text as a PDF, or you can order a print copy. All right, I would suggest just viewing it online. This is a little short video. How do you access your book on OpenStax? That's where our textbook lives. Little short video here.
Congratulations! Your instructor has selected to use an OpenStax text.
Now you can watch that. In actuality, just clicking to view it online is probably the easiest way. Teaching procedures. I'll assign homeworks in Canvas on Tuesdays and Fridays. All right. Very important. Homework will neither be corrected nor graded. And you ask, well, why? The reason being is all my homework assignments are multiple choice. All right. In the last page of the homework assignments, I actually give you the answers. So I can't very well correct something that I've already given you the answers. Each Friday, as I mentioned, I'll conduct a non-mandatory 1-hour office Zoom meeting. Now you say, why non-mandatory? Well, picking a perfect time that everyone is available to log on to Zoom is very difficult. So I've chosen Friday, and I've chosen 7 o'clock. Going on a presumption, if you are working, you're already home by that time, eating supper, and you're available at 7. All right, now if you can't log in, all right, I will tape these Zoom meetings and provide you with a link if people have logged in so you can see or hear the questions that other people are asking. And here's the link to log into the Zoom meeting on Fridays if you have the availability. Canvas login policy. Obviously, choices have consequences. Students expected to log into Canvas during the week and to view the PowerPoints, Google Slides, and the helpful YouTube videos. Super important here. All right, a TI, Texas Instrument, 84 or newer graphing calculator. Not a scientific, a TI 84 graphing calculator is required. Now, the good news is you don't have to run out to or go online to Amazon or run to Target or Walmart to buy one. The library will rent you a TI 84 for a very small fee of $20. All right. And how you go about getting it, you click on this link right here. It says make an appointment. And you make an appointment, and you stop by the library, and the calculator will be there for you. Now, what they'll do is they'll bill you the $20. You don't have to come up with $20 the day you pick up your calculator. They will bill you for that. And, of course, at the end of the semester, you return the calculator. If you don't do it, they actually charge you $120. So it'll be advisory that you return at the end of the semester. Assignments, textbook readings, worksheet assignments, section topics will be posted. Here again, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Once again, I repeat, homework is not collected nor graded. People ask, how do I turn the homework in? No, please. Not collected nor graded. We'll have 4 exams. All right. Here are the tentative dates. Pretty much these are in stone, but things change. All right. So if these dates were to change, I would let you know a good week or so ahead of time. All right, and the final exam is on, it's a cumulative final. We'll talk about that as we get close to December, but it's on the 16th. These are how the grades are figured out, what constitutes an AA minus, so on. Course topics, we start out with, actually in Chapter 2, Introduction to Graphing, Functions, Linear Equations as Unit 2, Unit 3, and Unit 4. All right, learning outcomes right out of the catalog, things that we'll be studying. Academic dishonesty is defined in the student conduct to include cheating, falsification of information, working on assignments with classmates without permission, plagiarism, purchasing or submitting assignments from others, or theft of materials. If there's information about dishonesty occurring, the faculty member, may choose to take action as outlined in a course syllabus. All right, it could include issuing a failing grade, and referring you, a student, to the dean of students. Please do your own work, all right? I have ways kind of figuring out what's going on I won't get into, but do your own work. Be a good student and don't get involved in any kind of cheating because it could have dramatic effects on your status at Mass Associate. So this is also super important, along with getting a calculator. If you have an IEP, an individual education plan, all right, please make sure that I do get a copy of that. In most cases, in an online course, if you have an IEP, you're allowed additional time to take your online exam. So I need to know if you have that so I can adjust the time. Give you, usually it's time and a half. So please, if you have that, make sure I get a copy of your IEP from the disabilities office. Here's their phone number and their email. Affirmative action prohibits discriminatory harassment, including sexual violence. Pretty much if you're kind of online. Basic needs. If you're going through some difficulty, Massasoit is there to provide you with some support. You can contact the Director of Basic Needs and Security. If you have to withdraw from the course, all right, there'll be dates posted in the calendar, the dates that you can have to withdraw and still get money back and the like. Grade appeals, how you go about the process. And if you were to get an incomplete grade, the amount of time that you have to complete the work to get a grade in the course, to get rid of the incomplete. All right, so it's pretty much laid out. Here again, the syllabus has pretty much the same material in it. You can download that if you have a mind to. Nothing much. Only thing that's in the syllabus that's not contained here is the calendar. All right, whatever holidays that we have. But our course is online, so it's not a matter of the campus, like Veterans Day, the college is closed, whatever, or Thanksgiving, the college closes that Wednesday evening. But hey, being online, it doesn't affect us. All right, so let me go back one page here. Like I say, when you first log on, when I send this out, the link to my YouTube channel where this video will live, you'll come to the splash page. Once our course actually begins, in fact, I shouldn't say that, you'll still be able to, even though the course hasn't begun in earnest, you'll still be able to click on the learning outcomes here. All right, and the first thing you'll see is getting started. Let me just show you something here. Initially, you may see it like this. You'll say, well, getting started, where's all the information? Two things. If you notice my mouse here, as I put it in a gray area, it turns into a hand. And if I just click, the module opens up. I click it again, the module closes. Or I can click right on this little down arrow here, and the module will open. Now, in this first module, getting started, you see different pages. The video, once I complete it, I'll post it here, opening Moxley video. So if you want to watch it again, there it is. There's another link to your calculator rental. You click on make an appointment and pick up your calculator. Please don't sleep on that. I'll be posting this early because, here it is October. I'm just fearful that there'll still be calculators available in the library. Most statistics courses, pretty much all college algebra courses and above require a TI-84, so I'm hoping that they've got plenty on hand. Being successful in this course, I can do that later. Yeah, if you want to be successful, each week you have readings, chapter, homework to complete. The temptation to think in-person activities are more urgent. Follow the schedule, all right? Time commitment. You got to allow yourself enough time to complete the work. What I'll do, and I'll show you this in a moment, is I want to post the entire module, which in most cases, for instance, module 1, unit 1, homework for like 9 or 10 different days. And I post it all up front. You may have more time on a Tuesday or a Thursday to do the assignments and get ahead. So I'm not going to roll it out. I'll put it all there, and I'll put the assignment that's most current at the top. And here again, I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, I can do that later. No. Predicting your success video here. A young lady, Angela Lee Duckworth, she talks about having grit, which she says it's not always the smartest person that does the best in an online course. It's the person who is grittiest, who hangs in there, who asks questions, who doesn't give up and keeps on keeping on. They have the most success. Please take the time and watch that video. Um, Life advice, Denzel Washington. This is a commencement exercise at University of Pennsylvania. And one of the great things he says, actually it's from his wife, to get something you've never had before, you've got to do something you've never done before. Check this out. It's pretty inspirational. Here again talking about not giving up, life advice. A link to our textbook and additional resources, getting started with Canvas. Here again, most of you have already, I would imagine. All right, just getting started guide, but there's plenty of help if you're having issues with Canvas. It's pretty straightforward. Canvas quick links. Let's see what's here. Updating your profile notifications. Submitting online, well, nothing to submit. Viewing your grades. Using Canvas on a mobile device. I probably don't recommend that, but it's an option. If you don't have a laptop. Another link here: tech service, computer resources, basic computer requirements. How to download Office. There's another link to that. By virtue of being a student here in Massasoit, you're able to download for free a copy of Office 365, which is great, especially for viewing the PowerPoints. And here's another link on how you would download Office 2. You click on here and it'll bring you to a page. Make sure you're logged in. You can download Office for free, which is pretty neat. Now, let me close this up. Once the course begins in earnest, all right, which will be the Thursday 10/10, this will be published. It'll say current, and this will be, what I'll do is I'll move this up to the very top, all right. Now, if I click on this, you see homework assignments from Friday 10/11 all the way through November. You'll see all of these. The most current one will be at the top, and then I'll move this one up to the top after that Friday. But I post them all because if you have the time, you can get started and get a head start on this. Now, Unit 1, actually, there'll be 2 exams that'll be in this first unit. But here again, I will post all of these, so you'll see them all right, and be able to get ahead. All right, if you have that opportunity, you don't have to wait till the exact, Tuesday the 15th. You can get started on that on a Monday or a Sunday. But give you an idea how they all kind of are set up. If I click on, or let me go back for a second. Notice if I click here, my mouse isn't a hand. I got to go right over the date. All right, I'll go right over the date and then click on that assignment. Here's a reading from our online textbook. There's a PowerPoint that you can download and view that. But what I have for you is what's called a voiceover of the PowerPoint. Now this replicates, if we were in class, I would have a PowerPoint. I would be walking you through it and clicking on the slides. What I have here is me actually talking. All right, this is the first PowerPoint, section 1.1, Introduction to Graphing. It kind of replicates what we would do if we were in class. And then what I have is Google Slides of that PowerPoint. All right, so you can actually click through the Google Slides. All right, I'm telling you on this first day is to begin the first homework assignment, numbers 1 through 13. It's a PDF. Obviously, you've got to download that. But here again, you will not be submitting this to me because I don't collect or grade homework. Several videos from Khan Academy. Coordinate ordered pairs, ordered pair solutions, distance formula, a radius of a circle. All right, TI-84, setting up a table. All right, all these included in our first module. Now, if I go to the next one, same idea. I'm asking you to finish up that first homework assignment, section 1.1. Now, what I've done for you, all right, is, you have the answers, but your son said, well, yeah, I get the answer, Mr. Gomes, but how'd you get the answer? What I've done for you here, all right, section our very first homework assignment, section 1-1. I actually have a
Use
video. In this
substitution
case,
to
this is like
determine
a
whether a given
35-minute
ordered pair
video
is a
of
solution
me
of a
going
given
through
equation.
each and every
All right,
problem,
so
and
what
you
we're going
see
to do
me
is in place
manually
of
doing the
a
problem.
y
Here
value,
again,
substitute
like
y, and in
if
place
we
of
were in
x.
class and I was doing, excuse me, if I was doing it on the blackboard or the whiteboard, all right, I actually go through each and every problem. And this video is like 31 minutes long. I go through each and every problem doing it. But please, do yourself a favor. Please do the homework first before you actually watch the video. And then we're moving on in the second section here, second assignment. All right, I'm asking you to read this next section on functions. What is a function? It's a video, all right. Interval notation, how to evaluate, a lot of videos, all right. I'm asking you to watch the voiceover for section 1, 2. There's the Google slides for 1, 2, and then I'm assigning, hey, do section 1, 2. I've got a voiceover for it. All right, this is a Friday homework. Now, you've got, I'm sorry, this is a Tuesday homework. You got Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday to complete this because the next assignment won't be until a Friday if you're following it. But here again, I'm posting all of this. If I go back here, I will post, go back to modules, I will post you'll see all of this. So you don't have to wait till Tuesday the 15th. If you got this first assignment done, you can start this maybe the Sunday before. All right, it's up to you. Here again, I won't be collecting anything, but you got to keep up. Here again, voiceovers, they're contained in all of the different modules. But what I've done here is I put them all in one spot, all right, for Unit 1. These are all the voiceovers. So if you're looking for something, you can find it really easy instead of going back. Oh, what page was that on? It's all there for you. Here's a video on how to program your calculator to the distance formula. Programming your TI, use your slope formula. All right. Yeah, and then finally, this is the discussion board. And here's a link here, how to post a discussion board. You post something, I will respond back to you. A lot of people don't like using that. Some do. Probably the easiest way, I would think, would be to shoot me an email. But folks sometimes like using the discussion board because if you post something, somebody else can take advantage of your question. Now, before I wrap this up, one thing I mentioned about the quizzes, or the exams, I should say. Folks say, well, where do I find the exams? Well, the exams in Canvas are not called exams, they're called quizzes. All right, so if you click right here, quizzes. All right, in fact, let me go to student view. When you click on quizzes, you're not going to see anything because I haven't published anything yet. What I will do within the modules and the pages, I'll give you a good week and a half notice when our quiz is going to be due. I usually give you from 8 o'clock one morning till noontime of the next day to accommodate people that are working. You've got pretty much, I would say, 28 hours. But once you start the quiz, you got to do it in one sitting, all right? And this is where you'll see the quizzes once they're posted. So I'm going to leave student view here and go back home and go back into learning modules. All right, so pretty much that's the whole thing. There's Unit 3. I didn't mention these are all the readings from Unit 1. Right, those link right to your textbook. Unit 3, there's the readings. In fact, I should put this way up the top here. Right there. Oh, I got it twice, actually. Interesting. Oh, I have it twice. We'll get that out of the way. All right. So, that always pops up. Hope this helps. Like I say, I am recording this real early, but I will get this out to you a good week and a half prior to October, so you can take a look at Canvas. And the idea is, the accelerator is great because it's a shorter semester, so to speak. It's only like 10 weeks versus a traditional 14. But the idea is you have to do the 14 weeks worth of work in 10 weeks. But if you log in regularly, ask questions, be diligent, you'll have success. I hope this helps. Look forward to meeting you folks online. Take care.